Hello again, everybody. Father Jeff here for Guadalupe Report, episode 4. I hope it's 4. I'm not really positive anymore. I've kind of lost track. Today I wanted to kind of dive into some more of those just other awesome stories from the trip. Of course, Guadalupe will keep coming up. And today I just wanted to tell some stories about the nuns that we stayed with because they were just adorable. I'm going to try to clip somewhere in here a video of one of the nuns doing the Cotton Eye Joe, which was just adorable. Sister Rosario and Sister Beatrice were the two that we interacted with the most. They were just absolutely incredible, beautiful people. Just so much of a joy to be around. Sister Rosario in particular, she just cracked us up. I mean, first, she comes through at like 10:30 at night when we probably all should have been in bed getting some nice rest. Somehow some of the students started doing some line dancing, and the Cotton Eye Joe came up when she just happened to walk through. And so what does Sister do? She joins them and tries to learn. And another time, they joined us for breakfast after they cooked for us, and she learned the joys of the combination of peanut butter and banana. And you would not believe her joy and her reaction. I was on the complete other side of the table, and I was hearing her reaction. It was just absolutely incredible. It was just an awesome moment. The other just incredible thing about the nuns, they're mostly contemplative. They don't leave the convent too often. And which was just absolutely awesome because I spent a lot of time praying in the chapel with our Eucharistic Lord, which is just awesome. But they have this really unique, and I'm going to cue up a picture right now of this monstrance that opens up, these doors that open up. But behind the altar, and I'm going to show this picture of them like changing out some of the candles, there's this really narrow ladder that was at like a 45-degree angle, and it was like 8 to 10 inches wide. Not made for, I'm not even a big American, but it was still hard for me. So I would like climb up it, kind of twist awkwardly to get up, reach over to unlock the door, and then open the doors up and find this latch on the inside. I just felt ridiculous. It was like, oh, where's Father? Oh, there he is. It just felt like I was playing peekaboo with all the students. And I was trying to make it really pure because I'm like, this is our Lord behind these doors. I'm trying to be prayerful, but I just felt ridiculous every time. Just as a funny, lighthearted moment and story. The sisters were having trouble finding priests from the area that week in order to celebrate Mass for them. And so so I celebrated a couple of the Masses for them. It's hard enough to preach to nuns in the first place. Try preaching to nuns in not your first language. My first homily, and I didn't write anything down, I'm just up there. And the reading was like when our Lord tells the disciples about the Our Father, and this is how you pray. And I'm like, yeah, my homily essentially in Spanish was, yeah, the Our Father is a great prayer. It's really hard to preach to nuns. Let's reflect on the Our Father today. So self-conscious. It was so hard, but it was just awesome to be able to celebrate the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass with such prayerful people, such holy people. It was just an absolutely incredible and humbling experience, and they were just so joyful. Each and every day, each time when I saw them and would talk to them, they would just say, stay close to the Most Holy Eucharist. Stay close to the Most Holy Virgin Mary. That's what you need to do to be a good and holy priest. And each time, every conversation, at some point they would bring that up. And it was just such a humbling reminder to hear that from them. I pray for them frequently, Sisters of the Immaculate Conception. Just such incredible people, incredible nuns. And I just loved sharing those moments with them. And to end on a lighthearted note, so the sisters down there make hosts, but what they do is they make a big sheet of that host material, of that communion host material, and they stamp out the little host. So you end up with this like big thing with all these circles missing out of it. And what do? They sell that to the neighbors. The kids from the neighborhood will come in and buy those for 10 pesos. Which is, I can't even remember how much that is, but it's not very much money. I ended up buying one when I was going through their gift shop just to kind of support. And this big bag of communion host scraps that I'm just munching on because I was hungry that day. And I started sharing it with other people. It was just a really funny moment. Those sisters are just so wonderful, so kind, and so holy. So pray for those sisters of the Immaculate Conception. Oh, and neat fact, 1530 is when those sisters arrived in Mexico City, 1 year before the apparition of Our Lady on the tilma of St. Juan Diego. And they've been there from the very beginning, which is just so awesome. Just an interesting fact. And I'm also back in the Guadalupe room here in the parish, here in the church. this is where it all began. This is where I made the decision to start growing probably what just looks like I've got dirt on my face, but this is my COVID-19 beard, my penance beard for myself and anybody else. This is where it all started. This is where I unleashed myself on the world and my terrible sense of humor. But I'm going on too long. So take care, God bless. Pray for those sisters. Check back for the next episode. Here we'll be getting into really a lot of that work that we did, encountering embracing Christ in the dump, in the women's shelter, and on the street. Take care and God bless. Father Jeff checking out.